Today we're in the backyard and I'm going to be filming my in the bag. So obviously this is just my starting in the bag with my new discs. I'm obviously going to be getting some new discs along the way, along the year. So let's hop right into it. First of all, I want to tell you guys what bag I'm using. I'm using the Dynamic Disc Ranger bag. By far, this is my favorite bag out of all the bags I've seen. It has a lot of storage. You put a whole bunch of, you can put water, my tripod. It fits everything that I need in here. Just great bag overall. I got the cool heather black color. I really like this color. So let's hop straight into the discs. First of all, let's talk about the mid-ranges because I've seen a lot of them in the bag and they all start with putters or drivers. So I'm going to start with mid-ranges. So I carry two different types of molds with two each. So let's start into the most understable, which is the compass. I have two PDGA compasses. I really like these for backhands only. They're nice, flat, with either a little turn to the right or a nice little soft finish to the left. These are really sweet discs, and I really enjoy throwing these. They feel pretty good. Just the compass is a good disc. I'm starting to like it a little more. Next are my Justices. So I have two misprint Justices. These are both for forehand and backhand. I like these as a versatile disc. It's nice and overstable, really flat. I like it a lot for the forehand. It's like a farther flying Justice for me, maybe. Nice. I can throw this on a forehand. Pretty nice. Nice dump to the right with this pretty sweet skip. And I like this a lot for backhand as well because I can throw this on some hyzer, get it to skip, maybe flat. Maybe I can throw it flat with a little fade. It's just a really nice disc. I can trust this from anywhere to 150 to the 200 mark for my upshots. Okay, let's head on to the drivers. So I will start with the fairway drivers, and I only carry one mold of fairway drivers. I carry two Explorers. These are for forehands only. I can throw them flat and nice predictable fade to the right, or maybe with a little anhyzer, get the nice little flex out of it. I could probably throw these 200 to 230. These are nice, just a little step up, a little farther flying, less overstable Justice. I'm liking these a lot. Next, let's go on to my Trespasses. I carry two Trespasses. I carry two of everything in my bag except for my putting putters. So let's start with the most overstable Justice. This one I just put in the bag about a week and a half ago. Nice, pretty stable. I can throw this on some anhyzer, get a full flex out of it. Actually, there's another video on my YouTube channel, 370-foot drive. I was at Contecito Park, and we were at a 417-foot hole, and I threw it to about 40 to 30 feet. This disc was it, and it flies really far, and I'm loving the Trespass. The other thing too is with this Trespass, the Christian Trespass, the hallowed be his name, from the Lord's Prayer. I love this disc a lot because I can throw it flat up in the sky and get a nice flex out of it. Maybe even throw it on a little anhyzer, super high, get a nice flex out of it. These things can probably fly 200 to 270 on average. Really nice disc, and I really recommend them a lot. Next, okay, so I just moved my bag around before I head on to my next disc. By the way, I created these three discs. I have two Raiders and one Trespass I created. Really sweet discs. Dymax did a really good job. Affordable, and they did a really good job. Shout out to Dymax for dyeing these and getting a really nice stamp on them. So my next disc, which is my only one disc really in the bag, is an Enforcer. This thing is, I'm really trying to find a spot for this in my bag. I might even take it out because this used to be my flex forehand. But then I got the Explorers and I figured them out a little more. So I'm really trying to figure out a way to use these. I already got another really overstable disc in my bag, so I don't know, maybe this will be used for some other purpose in my bag. But anyways, really great feel, really nice flying disc. If I didn't have Raiders or Ballista Pros, then I would definitely be having two of these. This is a really sweet disc, and I really recommend it for really nice and overstable, controllable fade to the left. I really like this disc, and I still do. I'm just trying to figure out a spot for it in my bag. Heading on to my last two molds, I carry two Raiders. These are the other two that Dymax dyed. My Future Husband one and my Throw a You Decree one. This one, they're both like the same stability, but this one I've just been starting to throw a little more recently, so this one might just be a tad more overstable than other ones, than my other one here. But they're both really nice. I can throw them with a little Anheuser in the sky, get a nice flex out of it, or maybe even throw these with some hyzer and just get something to get to the ground and skip. It's about a 200 to 225 to 250 mark. By the way, shout out to my future wife. You know who you are. And the other thing too is I'm showing some of the distances for some of my discs, but actually we got a few of the discs that I had that I didn't show the distances. And I think it might have just only been this one. I don't know if there's any other ones that I didn't tell the distance to. I'll put it in the comments how far I can throw it. But the Enforcer, I can probably throw this 200 to 250. Okay, so sorry everybody. I was about to get into my ballistas after I believe I just finished up my Raiders. But the phone overheated, so I had to move it to the shade. But on to the ballistas. These ballistas are really utility discs. They aren't really made for me for driving as much as for really like when you're in situations where you're scrambling off the tee. This is a really good disc though. Nice, really overstable. I can get all the distance I need to for scrambles. I mean, sometimes I can use this for driving, but this is really, I've been saying this is really good. This is really good for scrambling. So those are my ballistas, and I believe now it is heading on to my putting putters, and then I'll get into what is always in my bag. Okay, on to my putting putter. Well, I'm trying to get in between two putting putters, and I think I've decided on another one. But right here is the Warden. I've been using this for putting as long as I can remember. Okay, so we just had to pause the camera and put the dog inside. She was acting crazy, but what I mean as long as I can remember, I remember my dad always putting with these, and I remember I used to putt with these. I used to use my dad's putters a lot, but Warden, this is nice because it's flat. It's not as overstable as the Judges, but definitely with this one, it's definitely been pretty beat in. It's definitely hit a lot of things, and it's definitely been used for about 8 months now. It's nice, pretty flat, with maybe just a little fade at the end. I used to throw Wardens a lot, but I'm kind of not focusing on throwing putters and more focusing on getting better at throwing my drivers and my mid ranges. So Warden, and what I've decided my putting putter I think is going to be the Judge. So as you guys know, Dynamic Discs has a great website, and they show you what discs are relatable to other discs. So I looked up what's relatable to the PA3 because I love the PA3, and they said the Judge. And I've been putting with the Judge for a little bit. I really like it for jump putts. Nice, floaty. I can throw it up in the sky with little Anheuser, let it fade back in. It's a pretty nice putter, and I also love it because I can buy a 5-pack off of Amazon for $45. So I believe this is going to be my putting putter, but now let's head on to what is in my bag. Okay, so now I first of all want to apologize. I'm sorry if the video was a little cutty. There has been a few cuts and a few pauses in the video because there's been some distractions. But on to what is in my bag. I will start with to the top down. I carry Thieves hand sanitizer. I believe this is from Young Living. Nice hand sanitizer, vegan, good for you. Definitely cleans well. Good after a round when you're in the car and you want your hands to be clean before you start touching everything else and you can't wash your hands. Hand sanitizer, and what you guys are watching on, my phone and my tripod, that is always in my bag. Now that I'm going to be recording more often. It's either in my bag or my dad's bag, but for the video's sake, I have my Bushnell in my bag. This thing has been really handy, and it's been showing me how far holes are, and it's really good. And I really definitely, if you guys have the money, buy a Sport A50 because they're really worth it. And I believe, I also use my water bottle. It's just a Mana water bottle. We found it at Fry's. But all the stickers I've got from Dynamic Discs and Westside and Latitude, I've put them on here. I'm going to get some Christian stickers that are coming Monday. So this thing's just made full of stickers and I can't wait. But I believe that wraps up with everything in my bag. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and God bless.